What's up, folks? Big Chewbacca here. This is an updated video. Get a light on this. There we go. This is an updated video for all you reptile lovers out there. Sadly, my 4-foot Savannah monitor passed away on Canada Day. So she was old, really old. She actually had pneumonia. I'm not even sure how she got that. My vet was telling me just sometimes it happens with old reptiles, even in people. So I had her on some antibiotic needles, and she seemed like she was getting better, and I woke up Canada today and she was dead, so that sucks. So my buddy that owns a reptile shop here in Calgary, Alberta, set me up with a Tagoo. So I remodeled the cage for the Tagoo. Solar glow, 160 watt. That's his basking area. That's his house. As you can see, lots of shade and safetiness under there for him. Got some space here. That's his pool. And you're probably wondering where the Tagoo is. Well, with my monitor, I didn't make a video of her because I just never got around to it. So anyways, she'd run around the house with my dogs and whatever, right? So like I said, this was my monitor's house. I revamped it for my Tagoo. Perfect for him. There's an extra light here just in case if it gets cold, but it's pretty hot here. This is my boa, Nagini. She's about 8 feet. That was pretty dumb. She didn't eat her rabbit because I think she's in heat. When she goes into this little heat spell, she doesn't eat for quite some time. But there she is. That's Nagini. She's cool. She's real nice. She's tame. Puppy dog tame. You can touch her face, touch her mouth. She don't care. She was sleeping. I probably pissed her off with this light. She's gonna be peeking here in a second. There she is. So, Nagini's tank. Got her pool here, big one. 2 heat lights over here. She doesn't need UV. Got some jungle flooring down there. You know, wood, hiding places, things like that. This cave here is generally underneath these lights for shedding purposes, so humidity stays pretty high in that cave there. Easy little simple things like that. Saves you lots of money, like having to buy a monsoon or like a reptile fogger or something like that. If you just think of you know, how humidity actually works, how it comes around to getting there. Simple things like this house here. Spray a little bit of water in there, have some heat above it. It'll condensate inside this house. That's enough humidity for her to shed properly. She sheds full sheets. She's about 8 feet. I'm probably going to pick up a male maybe today for her, just throw in the tank there and let them do some Austin Power stuff. This tank is 6 feet by 2 feet by 2.5 feet, I think. Big for her. This tank is 7 feet by 3 feet by 30 inches high, so it'll fit through a doorway. And these guys here are my beardies. Loco, she's just waking up. Sleepy lady. That's Yoshi. Dexter just passed away at 16. So we got a new male. Loco passed away at 14 last summer. Dexter passed away at 16 this summer. So that's our new male, Yoshi. He's super friendly, loves being picked up, loves being handled. Loco, on the other hand, is a bit of a... She's got her grumpy moments. She gets pissy sometimes. But other times, she's real nice. It's just mostly when she's getting woke up. My wife doesn't like to be messed with when first thing in the morning, so let's get her some light. So, reptile hammock, fountain with some lights in it for my beardy, and just a heads up, like this fountain here, you'd probably pay $300 for at a reptile shop. Go to a gardening store, folks. Check out gardening stores that have lawn ornaments, stuff like that. I got this fountain for $50, brand new in the box. And I'm sure they probably had tons more there, so something to think about. $50 for that waterfall. There's Yoshi, as I said. This is my beardy setup. 125 watt solar glow at the top. Nice big setup for them. I'm probably going to get a couple more in here. There's their house if they need to, you know. So this tank's 4 feet by 1 foot by 2 feet tall. On to the next tank. Check these guys out. Sulcatas. So, this is my sulcata setup. Pretty basic. This water is not deep enough, even if they were to flip over on their back in it, for them to drown. So it's just deep enough for them to get in, take a drink, poop if they need to poop in it, whatever they need to do, get back out and do their thing. Same idea here with this house. Condensation stays nice and humid in there for them when they need to be cooler, I guess. During the nights it'll also do that as well, because it's been it's been warm and, you know, humid in there during the day, so it'll be nice and moist for nighttime. For when temperatures drop, it'll keep them close to their natural environment temperatures. So this is Morla. We got her a little while ago. She has some pyramiding in her shell here, but she's still young. As you can see, I got big hands. I'm a big dude, but she's still, you know, and she's cool. She'll let you pet her head, and she's very friendly. She's a very personal tortoise, sorry. And this is Sully. This is a male, little male. Anyways, we think it's a male. This is little Sully. Huh? He's cool too. Not pyramiding really at all on him. But again, we got Morla like this, which is not really, you know, that bad. Considering she's young, I'll be able to feed her properly. This stuff you can buy at any reptile shop. This is European tortoise food. This is Grasslands tortoise food. I'll actually show you. So that is the stuff, European tortoise, so I feed them this right now, mixed with Grasslands tortoise food. Simple stuff. My turtles love it. I also buy them bags of, what the heck is that doing there? Timothy hay. You should be able to buy this at any place that sells guinea pigs, rabbits, anything like that. This stuff is really good for your tortoise, for sulcutas. This should take up a huge part of their diet. Don't feed them greens and things like that all the time, because what'll happen is they'll get too high content calcium and things like that, and they'll start having pyramid issues and internal problems. So your best bet here is to feed them, if you want to feed them greens, once a week. I give my guy watermelon like once every 3 months. You know, it's just, yeah, you know, you got to really think like where they're from. They're not going to have access to, you know, nice, well, not so dried out grass. Like they're constantly going to be around dried out vegetation. So that is what they're used to eating, again, in the wild. Sorry, I just woke up here. This video is kind of early in the morning, but so again, that's Sully and Morla. And now, you're probably still wondering where the Tagoo is, aren't you? Well, Falcor is right there. I just woke him up. He's sleeping. He likes to sleep here because there's a window right above him on the wall. Probably can't see it, but there's a window up there. So he likes the fresh air. And, you know, so I'm going to leave him alone. That's Falcor. He's about a 2-year-old male. He's about 2 feet. Very cool. Little bit skittish due to the dogs and being able to run around my house types, things like that, right? But within the, you know, week or so we've had him, he's very good. He's a cool lizard for sure. This is the blue-tongued skink. We still have her. As you can see, she's back there sleeping. Sorry that this stuff is like, I gotta clean the glass on these tanks, I guess, but there she is. She's sleeping. That's Blueberry. She, same thing, sun glow light for UV and heat. Little jungle setup for her, nice and moist in there. She's awesome. Blueberry again. She's older too. She's getting there. So, and again, this is just, these are quick videos. I'm going to go more in detail when the tanks are a little more clean, so you can see better. You know. So, Blueberry. Gotta try to shorten this video up because we're getting long here. Ah, check it out. There's Chong's tail. This is my leopard gecko setup. So obviously this is the hot side over here for them when they want to stay warm. You know, this is the area they come to, and when it's time to cool down, they have their little cool off area over here. Little cave they can chill in, skull they can jump in, but they really like to cuddle. So here it is. There they are. Snuggle buddies. That's Cheech at the top, the little guy, and Chong's at the bottom, the big guy. Cheech and Chong. Ha. These guys are super cool. I think that guy's called a snow blizzard Chong or something. I don't know. I'm not too familiar with leopard gecko names. My wife is more into these guys. So let's let these guys go back to bed here. So, dual light. Again, simple setup, but perfect for them. 4-foot tank. 4 foot by 1 foot by 2 feet tall. These guys are rocking and rolling in here, man. So, on to the next. Ha! This is our little mouse. She's so fat. She's so fat. And she's got a pimp crib. I don't get it. I wish I was a mouse. Wifey's little critter. Huh? Say hi to YouTube. Yeah. Say hi. On to the next. Okay. Oh, one of them shed. Check that out. This is Voldemort right there. And it's feeding day for these guys today, so he's like, feed me, I'm hungry. And Bellatrix is somewhere around, is she in under here? There she is. She's over here. That's Bella. And they know that it's eating time today, so you can see they're ready to eat. So that's Bellatrix Lestrange. And this is Voldemort. Simple setup. I made a cave out of a piece of wood and packed it in with moss. There's the cave entrance. It's really considerably big under there. Both of the snakes can fit under there. I packed it with moss, soaked the moss, packed it in. Now it stays where it is and it holds in the humidity when you spray it. They got their little bin over there. Right now I have shirt on the top of the tank. And this light doesn't get hot enough to burn any kind of fabric. But I wouldn't recommend doing this if you've never done it before, you don't know what you're doing. This is just, if you're wondering why it's there, I have air conditioning in my bedroom here, and it's just to keep the heat levels up in the snake tank here. Not a big deal. The air conditioning is only 8,500 BTUs, and my bedroom is humongous, so it just takes the edge off the heat. I don't need to be in a fridge. So again, I had these guys since babies. They're about 4 feet now. Easy setup. Here's Chub Chubs. Ah, there he is. You guys will remember him. That is my tiger salamander. In my last video I called him a lizard. It is an amphibian, but that's my lizard Chub Chubs. So his tank has been revamped. As you can see, I still got lots of water movement in this entire tank. But you probably noticed fish swimming around in there with him. He won't eat them. He just won't eat them. So, he's got buddies now. Yep. What I did was I put some cool fish in there with him. Not only that, but he's got underwater lights. You can see those green lights back there? Yeah. So what happens at nighttime is this tank actually lights up. And when I mean light up, I mean like you can see the fish projected on the wall and they look like sharks. Like, that's cool. There's probably 15 fish in there. Couple goldfish, pleco, catfish. None of them will be eaten. I tested it. He didn't even bother. Like, he swims under the water with them and doesn't even bother them. So, that's Chub Chubs. And as I said, like, he's big. Like, I'm a big dude. My fingers are huge, like Shrek fingers. Right? And he's probably a foot long. Biggest tiger salamander I've ever seen. So that is my short version of my video today. Chub Chubs, Voldemort, Bellatrix. I can't remember what this little furry one's name is. I think it's Butters. You guys seen? My leopards crashed. Cheech and Chong. It's my crazy dog Chloe. Huh? You making my couch all disgusting? Huh, you fucking slobbery dog? Sorry about my language, folks. Huh? So this is Chloe. I also know lots of dog training tips and breeding tips. I've bred and trained my dogs my whole life. Again, if there is any cursing or swearing in this video, it's not intentional. It's purely by accident. And I'm not going to shoot another 20-minute video just to correct foul language that people hear on a day-to-day basis. Again, I apologize. Hopefully nobody takes offense to any of this. Solly and Morla. Morla is the tortoise from Neverending Story. Falcor, back here sleeping on the floor, is the luck dragon from Neverending Story. Yoshi, everybody knows who Yoshi is. That's Loco because she's a nut bar. This is Nagini. Nagini, that's the name of Voldemort's snake in the Harry Potter series. And Blueberry, sleeping in her house over here. Folks, it's Big Chewbacca. Make sure you subscribe if you like my videos. Again, sorry about this prolonged video. Just woke up. A lot of you folks know how that is. Please subscribe. Let me know what you think of my reptiles. I will be getting some new stuff here. I do take in surrenders. I get them back to health, take them to the vet, get whatever they need done, and sometimes find them new homes. So if you've seen me have reptiles that I don't have anymore, chances are it's because I've rehomed them after I got them back to health again. Big Chewbacca. Thanks.